Hey guys, Laggimus Prime here, and well, today I am playing this Project Drasil or whatever it's called simulator. It's pretty much Digimon. I guess it's pretty much Digimon TCG online. It's not an official thing. It's a fan-made project. And I'm hoping that it can keep going for a while until maybe we can actually get a full, actually officially licensed client. But still, this week at Locals, I was unable to actually record, so I'm going to probably try and get a friend or two over to do some matches and record some stuff for you there. But for now, I just wanted to try and give this thing a shot and see what it was like. Pretty easy to understand once you do a couple of matches on it. The deck building is pretty easy. But today, I decided to put up Jumbo, and as you can see, it's not going. It's okay right now, but it's not really the best of hands. But yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and play the Keenan for 3. Ask our opponent here if they want to trash a tamer or option card. And obviously, as you can see, we're going against Red Hybrid. So they choose to trash a tamer, so I don't get a memory and I don't draw one. 2 Laplace Demons, a level 4. This is not exactly the best starting hand, but I did at least get an Izzy and an Agu. So they're going to go ahead and promote and then Digi and then swing into security like usual Red Hybrid stuff. They hit a pawn chest, so it doesn't get deleted, which is good for me because like Red Hybrid can benefit from either being on the field or in trash. Then they play a Boku, reveal 5. And they take the Tamer, and then I believe something with Hybrid in its traits. Yeah. Take those 2. They take the Agunimon, and then they bottom deck the rest. And then they pass over to 3. Then I draw. We promote the Agu. So yeah, I did update the deck a little bit for BT14. There are some cards in here now that have been changed. The level 3 Gatsumons have been changed to Agumons. I now have at least, I believe it's 3 or 4 defense trainings inside the deck now because we don't really need the searcher for cards anymore, and it's more beneficial with that. And we did add the 3 Nightmons replacing the Rook Chessmons, and those I haven't seen too much happen. I did do a test hand against a friend, or not a test hand. I did a test game against a friend on Discord, and the Knight Chessmon actually it's pretty good. It's not too bad. The only issue is that I have with it is that if I don't have a defense training, that's a Digivolve cost of 4. So that's one issue that I don't like with it, is that it costs 4 to Digivolve, and it hurts. But it can really benefit you. So anyway, so we go into the Knight Chess on top of the Agumon and then into Mamemon to play out the Miki Megumi. Now I don't have any pawn chess to play, but I did make the Boku attack. I was kind of hoping to actually kill it, but instead it hit a Keenan, so I'm like, well, I guess that's not too bad. So I'll go ahead and ask if they want to trash a tamer or option. Then... so they decided to trash their Atomic Inferno to prevent the gain stuff. They swing again, and they hit a Death X. Now, right here, I kind of completely forgot about Keenan's effect, because they're about to actually play a Digimon with an effect, and I completely forgot about it. So I don't end up actually suspending my tamers to gain 2 memory. But I don't think it matters, considering the fact that Red Hybrid kind of just gains memory back by just having a Boku on the field, which is kind of what I was attempting to try and do, was get rid of the Boku. Because I don't want them hybriding all the time and just gaining back that memory every single time they hybrid on top of a tamer. Right now, I can see what lies ahead of me right now. I obviously know once it passes back to my turn, I'll be playing Laplace's Demon and then going straight into a Jumbo. That's usually what I try to do, is at least try to use Laplace Demon once, so that way I can force the attack. But they go ahead and use Hybrid. I got a little confused at first because when I was doing this, I was still trying to learn how the whole game, the like operating system or this whole thing worked. So I was a bit confused as how he gained 2 memory back. Pretty much this thing is like Dueling Book online, so you have to manually do a whole bunch of stuff. But yeah, I completely forgot about the Boku. Once again, there's another Keenan inside of my security, which is absolutely hilarious. I love it whenever I have a whole bunch of tamers in there. And I'm already seeing what can happen. I'm like, as soon as I get the chance, I can make him attack and then pass turn over to me if I play the... Well, even if I played the Mamemon, I'd still gain 4 memory due to the Agumon inheritable. So I'm already seeing what I can do. So they just decided to Digivolve in the back. They're probably trying to get ready for game. We draw into the Agu. The Agu is actually really good in the deck because of the fact that there's so many things of switching attack targets. So, not too bad. So yeah, there we go. Already go ahead and play the 1 Laplace Demon targeting the Boku. I want to get rid of that as soon as possible and then just Digivolve 5 on top of the Mama. I know I'm not the fastest player in the world, but I usually try my best. So yeah, so they decided not to raise or promote. They just swung straight. So I'm like, immediately play the Mamemon, because at first I'm thinking, no, I need to play the black and yellow so I can get the 4 memory, but then I remembered that Agu redirects. And it's a bit of a hard way to try and figure out how to get like the tamers to work, because they kind of end up overlapping the hand sometimes. So I was trying to figure that out. But anyway, so I got the Mamemon to play, and I'm letting my opponent know that I'm using Mamemon's effect first, and then Agumon whenever I block that. So I would gain the 3 memory, reveal 5. No tamer, which is not too bad. I mean, I already got a good decent amount on the field, so there's not too much of an important deal to have more. But then I will block with the Jumbo to get rid of the Boku, and then pass it back over to my turn with the Agumon effect. Now, my opponent didn't know why Mamemon actually was able to be played, but then I told him Jumbo. Whenever they attack, it lets me play from the Digivolution source. So the turn passes back over to me. I go up to 3 because of Izzy. And I'm thinking, I got another Laplace Demon in hand. So, and I promote the Agu, which gains me a memory because they have a Digimon. And I already see what I can do next. I immediately just am thinking, gotta get him to attack again, because then I can pass turn back over. I think my opponent already knows what's happening, because they put in the chat. I didn't see this until I was checking the video. They said GG then. I did see that message, just continue and beat me, and I'm like, okay, then, well, let's go ahead and swing in security, because Jumbo has a reboot at the start of his turn anyway. But of course I hit straight into a Crimson Blaze. Although the funny thing is that the Crimson Blaze only lasts until the end of my turn, which it doesn't really help him out at all, because all of my playing effects happen on his turn anyway, unless I play like Miki Megumi. But that wasn't a thing. So Crimson Blaze gets rid of my 2 other guys, and I'm like, okay, yeah, that's not too much of a big deal. I have the Pagu effect revealed Miki and Megumi, so I had to bottom deck it. It wasn't a black Digimon. I'm also thinking now of maybe being able to replace my Digi-Egg. I don't know if Pagu's entirely necessary now, but the draw is pretty good. Anyway, yeah, he already knows what's happening, so I play my Laplace Demon for 1. Target is a Digimon that doesn't have it on delete. And I'm checking to make sure he doesn't have a memory setter. So I'm like, okay, I could either play my Tamer again, or I could play the defense training. So I played defense training. I was gonna grab the second defense training, but then he left. I'm like, oh, okay. Never mind then. But yeah, so I wanted to ask you guys, what would you think about me trying to stream this on Twitch or anything like that? As you saw, you can kind of see the layout of how it would be. If you would like to see that, please let me know in the comments. I'd greatly appreciate it because I would love to stream this game. I would love to just play this and see what you guys could see whenever I make these plays or whenever I make adjustments. Like I said, I really wish there was an online client to actually be able to play this and stream it. Because honestly, it's kind of strange going into Discord and trying to find somebody to play with. But this online client kind of makes it a little bit easier to do. But anyway, just yeah, let me know what you think in the comments if you would like to see me stream this on Twitch and see how it goes. But yeah, thanks again, and I'll catch you later.